Look, if you don't like the work, just say. I can take criticism.
Sophie, I do like it.
Then why aren't you snapping me up?
Well, I like some of it. I mean, I admire all of it. It's bold and daring, but perhaps a little too daring for these parts.
Yes, but James said you'd be needing new designers.
Yes, and we will. And we've got your telephone number, so I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Well, that's as big a no as I've had all week.
I'm sorry, Sophie.
Sorry, Jan. I'd forgotten how pushy she could be.
It's not her pushiness that bothers me. It's the fact that you seem to like her work. I mean, how many of our clients can you see in topless evening dresses?
Oh, come on, Jan. Her portfolio contained, what, 3 at the most? The rest of that work is very good.
The rest of her work is ordinary. Now, you're steamrollering me.
Just a minute here. I am steamrollering you. Now, what about my 3 outlets, huh? They're being redesigned and redecorated and all under your supervision.
To which you agreed.
Right.
We needed a corporate identity. And as for my supervision, I gather you've been discussing things with the decorator.
I suggested a few modifications.
A few? James, they phoned me last night and told me how they were getting on.
And they told you exactly
Yes, they
what
told me all about your subtle modifications. And I vetoed them.
You did what?
You heard me. Now, look, I'm really pleased that you're coming with some of your own ideas.
Thank you very much.
But I suggest we check everything, okay?
Fine. Fine.
And if Sophie Westbrook is your idea of a brilliant young designer, then we really are in trouble.
Right, Jan. Look, why don't you just take over everything right now, huh? Right from this minute. Clearly my ideas are no use to you at all.
Now, that is not what I'm saying.
What you need is a yes man standing at your heel to rubber stamp your own ideas. And you picked the wrong man.
Where are you going?
Get some fresh air.
I can't believe the way she treats him.
So you really think they'll split up?
God, yeah, they should have years ago. Best thing for everybody. Poor Daddy.
What about your mother?
What about her?
Well, I suppose she'll go back to America. Business going well, you said?
They are more than welcome to her.
Oh, Leo, have either of you seen Jack and Vanessa?
No.
Well, if you do, tell Jack they've been paging him, a long-distance call.
Right. Oh, good luck with the race.
Oh, yeah, you too. See you later at the club.
Laura, good to see you.
Hello, Ken.
Thank you, Vicky.
I've been over the draft agreement, and there's 1 or 2 amendments I'd like to suggest.
Well, why don't we let our solicitors thrash out the finer details when they meet later this afternoon, and you and I can celebrate our partnership with lunch?
Well, I'd prefer to celebrate after we've signed.
A mere formality.
Well, I think you better have a look at the amendments first.
Oh, they'll get it all sorted out. No problem at all. Shall I book us a table?
I already have a luncheon appointment.
Business or pleasure?
Ken, I've just buried my father.
Yes. Yes, of course, I'm sorry.
And I'd just like you to know that having done that, not 3 hours ago, it has not put me off my stroke. As if such a thought had crossed your mind.
Not at all. What do you take me for?
A shrewd businessman.
You're pretty shrewd yourself.
Well, perhaps you'd like to go over the amendments with your solicitor. And then I can get back after lunch. And hopefully, we can get around to signing the agreement.
Hopefully.
Hello. What's all this?
Hmm?
Wait for me.
Ah, that's a personal matter. You'll have to excuse me. Vicky will see you out.
Come on, hurry up. We might just make the start line.
I am hurrying, Jack. It's a pity you didn't earlier. Look, I said I was sorry, but that's the way it is when you meet old friends at funerals.
If I hadn't asked Bill to sail Proud Lady over and book tickets on the hydrofoil...
Right, we wouldn't have been here.
Well, it's true.
Okay, we're here now. That's all that matters. So, calm down.
I am perfectly calm.
Now remember, you don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I know.
Sure about that?
No. But that's what I'm here to find out.
Well, seems like a fine setup you have here, Ken. Small, but, hell, little acorns and all that, hmm?
Pleased though I am to see you, I'm not quite sure why you're here. Message from your father, perhaps?
Don't think of me as just a go-between, Ken. My father's messenger boy.
Oh, no, I can see there's far more to you than that. Please.
We think we can help you with certain strategies you're planning here.
We?
My father and me.
Oh, I see. So you're not the messenger. You're the apprentice, learning the trade.
For the second time, don't underestimate me, Ken.
Oh, I don't underestimate anybody, Orion. No, it's a noble relationship, apprentice and master.
Oh, I'm more than that.
Oh? In what way?
Well, let's just say I'm the key to my father's respectability.
Oh, he always seemed respectable enough to me.
Do you ever wonder why he took an instant liking to you, Ken?
Similar backgrounds.
Right. Street market men.
But you're something more refined.
Heading for Congress in the name of Hudson.
With or without a wife?
Preferably with, but don't anyone kid themselves I'll be losing sleep over that little matter.
So, how can you, or your father, help in my strategies?
Well, you might be able to help in ours, Ken. And Sir Edward Frere's.
This wouldn't have anything to do with Charles Frere, would it?
I was in Geneva 3 days ago. Met a banker by the name of Eckhart Sand. I want you to remember it, Ken. Eckhart Sand.
Yes, I'm very good with names.
Sir Edward thought you might want to mention the name to that contact of yours. The one investigating Freer Holdings.
Ah, no, he isn't investigating them anymore. Thrown out of court. Lack of evidence.
Oh, there's more than enough evidence, Ken. All your contact has to do is take a closer look at Eckhart Sand.
Start of our class or at the end of the race?
Oh, very funny. Now just relax. Once we're under full sail, there'll be no stopping us.
Up, up, up! Keep it tight, keep it tight. All right.
J24 approaching the line.
Set for sail. Keep it tight.
Got a bunch of Medina, number Medina 132.
7.
Button it up. Steady.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Jan.
Polly?
I called in the boutique. They told me about the new offices. Wow, it's a very impressive setup.
Yes, well, it will be when it's finished. Excuse me, please.
I've been trying to contact you.
So I gather.
You haven't answered my calls.
No, well, I've been very busy.
I thought perhaps we might have lunch today.
Sorry, Polly, I can't.
Listen, Jan, I need to talk to you about Edward. He has been absolutely marvelous helping me set up in America, but I just want you to know there is nothing more to the relationship than that.
And I want you to know, Polly, that I couldn't care less if there were.